Hey, it's your boy, Lionel Seawood. I ended up getting a flat. I'm on that new to me trail that starts in Lee Summit and at the Kansas City Chiefs Sports Complex, the Chiefs and Royal Sports Complex. I am about, I don't know, I think I've ridden 11.18 miles, starting in my truck, heading to the very end, coming up towards the sports complex, and I ended up getting a flat at the 11.8 mile mark. So I just changed it. We're good to go so far. I had a flat on my rear, but since I only got, that was my last spare tire that I had with me, because apparently I usually ride with two spares, but apparently today I only have one because I guess I just forgot to replace it with the other one. So I'm gonna go ahead and have to cut this ride short, head back to my vehicle. Hopefully I don't get another flat on the way, or I'll be walking the rest of the way. So, or I mean, I got patches. I guess I could have patched it, but at this point I just went on and replaced it. I got my spare in the backpack and replace them when I get home. So I was trying to check out the new trail, new to me trail, and I just had to finish it another day. Sounds like a plan, right? All right. Well, I did get some footage. I'm gonna probably put my GoPro on the top of my head and get some 360 view on the way back, because right now it's recording on the front of my bike, right there. So I'm gonna put it on top of my head, on my helmet, try to get some 360 view on the way back, and let you know how the trail is. All right, peace. All right, I was on the Rock Island Trail. It goes from Lee Summit to Kansas City, Missouri, to the sports stadiums. I was only able to do, I think it was 20 something miles. I had to update that when I record the video or edit the video, but I believe I was able to do just 20 something miles. It's supposed to be from end to end, 12 and a half miles, so 12.5 miles total. So I was not able to do that, unfortunately, because since I only have one spare left, which I changed, I wasn't about to risk going further down to the end and get another flat, then be walking back. So I just went on the cut where I was, which at the time I was 11.18 miles out, and went on and came back to the vehicle, which roughly gave me, it was close to 20 miles. So far, I like the trail, but it's riding on that crushed, most of the trails so far, what I noticed is got the crushed, small little crushed river rock, which is fine, but it does slow you down, unlike being on an actual paved road. Now there are some paved parts of the trail, but majority of it seems to be on the little crushed stone. Busy wise, I'm out here on a Friday, June 23rd at 12 o'clock. I think I started maybe at 10:30, 11 o'clock. So it wasn't a lot of people compared to the trails I've rode on the Kansas side, like Indian Creek Trail. It wasn't busy as those trails, because along those trails on the Kansas side, there's a lot of houses that the trail goes between, and a lot of pathway from houses to the trails, so people got easier access to get to the trails. Where here, I didn't notice that at all. It seems to be more wooded area, because I guess it used to be an old railroad trail, so it's not a lot of houses around. Now it's a lot of bridges that you're going over. There was one cool ass tunnel that I did like, and bridges, underpasses, overpasses, and this and that. Not as much as Indian Creek or some parts of the trails, certain trails in Kansas, but it was enough. Now, I didn't, the parts I rode, besides the park I'm at right now, I did not see any bathrooms or any water stations along the way. Now, that's just the part I rode. I don't know what's further down the way. going closer to the stadiums, I don't know. But just the part I rode, there was no bathrooms that I seen and no water stations that I seen. I only seen a couple of benches, like, you know, to sit down and rest. I only seen a few of those. But most of the trail was shaded, which is good because right now it's 90, according to my truck, which I don't know if it's right, but according to my truck, it's 96 degrees out. So it's hot. And that's probably why it wasn't a lot of people out at this current time. So, but overall, I will come back. I mean, it's kind of far from my house just to get 18, 20 miles or whatever I rolled. So it kind of made me mad, but thanks, having get a flag. That's my fault for not bringing extra spare tire. Overall, I like the trail. I like that it's pretty much flat. There was some incline, but not like a lot. It was like a slight incline over some parts, but most of it is very flat. It'll be very easy to walk. As far as biking, very easy to bike. But if you got the small road bike tires, like I got real thin, I mean, you're not, okay. The trail's not as rough as Indian Creek on the Kansas side, or down there at the river at Shawnee Mission Lake, that trail, which I forgot the name of that trail. But because some of those trails over there, boom, 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 you know, it hurts. I didn't feel none of that over here. None of that. So that's one thing I do like. I just don't like that it's on the crushed rocks. But if I'd had a different bike with fatter tires, it wouldn't have been a problem. So that's more of a me problem with the bike I had, or the tires I had. So but overall, I like it. But I will be back. We'll try it again one day. I don't know when, but I will try it again. All right, this has been Lionel Seawood, your review of the Rock Trail Elite Summit. I'll update the name, and like I said, I don't remember the name. I just happened to see it this morning. Like, I gotta try that. So anyway, that's been my quick review. Peace. Thanks for watching.